Well, good morning, peeps. Welcome to Model Studio 51. Here we are on a Saturday morning, the February 13th. Yes, the day before Valentine's Day. Just a quick update here on Guy Young's Viper. In the process of hiding this little nasty seam. Actually, it's not little. It's a pretty good sized seam there. Some areas butted up pretty good to the fuselage, and some not so good. So a lot of that was filled in with the well, this wonderful stuff right here. I used the Super T, and that accelerator is awesome too. So if you're looking for a good super glue and accelerator, you got to go to Satellite City. This stuff is fantastic. So anyway, I'm going to get this all sanded down today. This is the second application of putty for this. Make sure I've got all the little valleys and nooks and crannies filled in. Go back and sand those down with my sanding sponge. Then I will put my narrow head on my airbrush. Go back, airbrush this base color on right here. Certain areas have been masked off to avoid overspray. Then we'll go back and we will weather this right here and then put some flat finish on that, flat coat, to keep that pastel chalk from rubbing off and get it sealed and blended in with the other colors there. So that's where we're standing right now. Then I have to carefully, this has to be handled, very carefully, because these wires run down through here, and as you can tell, they come out there, which need to be hooked to those wires back in there. Problem is, though, you have to be careful moving this, because if these wires here happen to go past this point here, you're never going to get to them, because there's a cockpit sitting right there, and trying to fish those wires down through that is a near impossibility. So that's why this was done this way first. Even had my daughter up here to help me to get the blankets and everything lined up, because those wires kept wanting to come out of there. I also have the post taped off too to make sure that no dust gets down in there, because sanding dust can make a mess. So, excuse me. So anyway, this is where we're at on this so far. I want to hurry up and get this done. Well, not hurry, but I want to get this done. So I go back to John's Eagle. Get that finished up. These parts just need to be flat coated yet. It's been way too cold outside. I mean, I probably could still hook up the airbrush booth and the fan, but I just haven't. We're like setting at wind chill factors right now of 20 below zero. That's going to last till Monday. So just want to make sure that while I'm spraying, the fan will suck out most of the, and probably keep some of the cold air out, but I just don't want to take a chance of ruining it, a finish with cold air and stuff. So anyway, this is where we're at right now. Some of these areas here too, as you can tell, are going to need to be repainted. Get that neutral gray put back on here and extend that stripe there a little bit. Do some heavy weathering there. Then, like I say, the fun part will be flipping this over so I can hit this compartment here, down here, so it's easier to work with. Get my wires hooked up and do a test run and hope this thing still works. Oh, I know it will. Paul Jasmine's stuff is simply amazing from Stellar Effects. So, and then, like I said, the next hard part will be this hole here goes in that post. That's good, that's set, that's ready to go. Hard part will be this one here. Because this back plate has to go on, I'm going to have to very carefully mark the location of this pole so I can get this thing lined up. I will probably use some black tulip paint. Put a really thin ring right there. Carefully mount this one to this one. Line this up back here to this pole. Very carefully set it down so I'll have a little mark on that panel so I'll know where to drill. And that will have to be drilled very carefully and very slowly to make sure the drill bit doesn't skip and all that stuff. Luckily, the drill bit I'm using does have like a fine point at the end of it, so we should be good to go. So anyway, that's the update for today. I know I haven't been on here for a while, but all I've been doing, it seems like lately, is moving snow. It will not stop snowing in Iowa. It's just been nuts here. In fact, we just got another inch this morning out there. So sub-zero temperatures. It's not fun, folks. It is not fun. So anyway, I'm going to close out here, get this video loaded up, and I'm going to start sanding putty. So everybody have a good weekend, and we'll talk later. Bye.